welcome back to another video from Nia Creative Home YouTube channel. For today's video, I will talk about and I will analyze with you guys how you can decorate your entrance hall or the front area of your space. I already brought a lot of different videos where talking about illumination, color, the different interior design styles, about the elements of decoration, like such as texture, patterns, wall art, you name it. I already brought like a good amount of elements and particular areas of interior design that is good for you to understand when you are designing your space. And you can check all of that here in my YouTube channel to see all those videos if you didn't saw them already. And now that we already have all of those elements and I already explain you and give you some ideas of the different elements, I will analyze with you and I will give you first of all some tips, and then I will analyze some interiors to see where those elements are incorporated in the design. And the next videos I will do that for different areas of the spaces of your space. I will break down in each area. I hope to see you guys in the next video. So stay tuned to see what is coming about this topic, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you want to see some specific area or some specific style or period of design, let me know here in the comments and I will be thrilled to help you out, and I will be thrilled to bring that video to you guys. So with no more further ado, let's start our video for today. First of all, I want to give you guys some ideas and some tips to decorate your hall or your entrance. And those tips are: choose a statement piece like a bold rug or a striking piece of art to create a focal point, because your entrance, your hall is going to be the first thing that everybody's going to see and that you are going to see when you enter your space and when you enter your home. So it's almost like that saying that the first impression means a lot. So because it's the first thing that everybody's going to see, it's a good idea. Doesn't need to be strict to that. It's not a rule or anything, it's just an idea. You can add that statement piece in the entrance. You can install a floating shelf or a console table to provide a surface for functional and aesthetic items like a vase of flowers, a bowl of keys, or decorative tray. The entrance most of the time is the best place for you to find solutions to hang coats, to store shoes, to put your keys, to put the umbrellas. So when you are decorating, think about that functionality of the entrance of the hall. The next thing is to hang a mirror to create the illusion of more space and to allow for a quick check before heading out the door. And it's like, of course Sandra, of course I'm gonna put a mirror in my entrance, but not everybody thinks about that. When you are like, okay, I'm done, I have to go outside, I have to go to work or anything like that, you give that last check out to see how gorgeous you are, how beautiful you are looking, and then you can go. So that's the reason why it's a great idea to have a mirror. You can have something big or something small. It's up to you. You decide if you want to have it and how big is going to be that mirror. The mirror can be that piece of statement that you want to put in your entrance. It can be. There are so many different beautiful pieces of mirrors. So be creative. Use lighting to create a warm and inviting ambience. Consider adding a table lamp, a pendant light, or a wall sconces. Create that inviting environment in your hall. You are entering the house, you are entering the space, and you have that warm, inviting, and cozy atmosphere created by illumination. As I already mentioned before, and you can tell on that video that I made about lighting, that lighting has that power to create environments, to change the moods of the environment. So use that in your favor. Add storage options like a coat hack, hooks, or a basket for shoes to keep clutter at bay. I already mentioned this part. Using wallpaper or paint to add color or texture to the walls. On the entrance, depending of the size of the entrance, depending of the lighting, natural light that you already have on that space, you can either go bold or try to have like something more smooth. It depends on the size. I already explained to you guys what colors can do to different spaces, and you have that video already. Check out the card to see what I'm talking about. The last thing to consider is adding a small sitting area like a bench or a chair to create a cozy spot to take off the shoes and to relax. Those were like the quick, simple tips for you to start to think about the way that you are going to decorate your hall and your entrance. Don't put like the entrance as a place that, okay, I don't care about the entrance. No, it is the first, like I mentioned before, is the first thing people see, is the first thing that you're gonna see when you enter your house or your space. So make it a cozy, add personality, be creative, be bold in the decoration elements that you choose to use in that space. And regarding to the color, it will depend of the size and the natural light that is coming towards that space too, as already mentioned. Now let's analyze some interiors and I will point the elements I already told you about, the things that will make the change, the things that will have a good impact in your design when you are creating something, when you are decorating a space. So let's get started. On this first image, it's a beautiful space. It has like this big statement art wall. Simple, but it's beautiful. Although it is simple, it creates a good impact in the space overall. And you have the illumination, as I already mentioned. This type of illumination is more often to highlight, in this case, the painting or photography that this person has on their entrance, and has the wood, natural elements. They have the plant too, again, natural elements. Is a combination of texture. You have the door, you have the beautiful wall, and you have the rug with a good texture too. And there are a lot of natural light in this space, so this beautiful white wall will just be increased by the amount of natural light that is possible to have in this space. And because of that that light color in the beginning of the space, then probably it's going to be the living room. I'm not sure, but the living room then has a beautiful dark bold color. That's possible because instead of having like the bold in the beginning of the space, no, in the front area of the space on the entrance, no, they have on the living room, the first they start like smooth and then go boom, this beautiful bold color in the living room. It is really a beautiful design. On this other entrance, something light as well, but add more colors. I don't think this one has that amount of natural light like the other one, I'm not sure, but still is beautiful. Bringing those natural elements, the wood, the plant on the vase is beautiful, with a big beautiful and simple mirror to check out before you take off the house. Wood on the floor with the white panels in the wall, all with character, with personality, with those natural elements I already told you about, and with the lighting to create that inviting mood as well. This one is simple. It is bright, although it is simple, but gives you a big impact at the same time, because it's a clean design. The walls are white, the floor is this light wood tone, and then they have like the natural elements, the smooth browns, and the gold on the mirror. Again, a beautiful mirror. It is simple, but makes it has a like a big statement on this area as well. It's a beautiful thing to see when you enter a place. This clean, smooth, relaxing atmosphere. I really love this one. This next one has more incorporation of natural elements, but not just in the elements, not just the wood in the piece of furniture or the wood in the window, around the window. No, the colors, the color scheme is inspired by nature as well. And you can tell by the outside they are surrounded by nature. So as I already mentioned, they have nature indoors and you can have nature outdoors depending on the space that you have. I love this entrance. It's really so country. Gives me that vibe of country, but modern. I would love to have a space like this. It's beautiful. This other entrance is a good reference, for example, to that video that I had about wall art and the different types of wall art that you can have. This one are just portraits of the family, beautiful and simple framings, arranging in a really good organized way. Again, you can tell they have the wood furniture with natural elements inspired by nature, but giving that beautiful vibe of family, of connection, of love. It is really beautiful design. I love this one too. This other entrance, it is the entrance and the hall, because that's possible. It is the entrance and the hall, and they have like a lot of mirrors, different materials, different colors. Because the space is a little bit narrow, they kept the walls white, but they add the bold decoration elements like the rug on the floor, the different colors of the mirrors, the color on the light, on the ceiling light too. It makes the space cozy, makes the space inviting and beautiful at the same time. It has like this bold statement throughout the hall, and they have the shelves on the wall, as I mentioned in the beginning. This is a great option to organize your space and to create the ambience that you are trying to achieve in your entrance too. Again, another great example of the wall art that I already mentioned. I said in the other video that the wall art doesn't need to be specifically to paintings. You can use other elements too. Here you have different types of baskets, bringing that element of nature to natural elements. You have the piece of wood, you have the bench. You are surrounded by nature here. Even the color of the wall and the color of the door reminds me of nature. This shout outs to nature in all forms, with the texture, with the decorative elements, with the color scheme, everything. It is a shout out to nature. This entrance is more light. It is simple, but has again the natural elements and the beautiful touches. Wood floor, white wall, lighting up the space. You have that big mirror, but surrounded, framed in a wood panel. It is beautiful. I really like this one. And you have the different texture. You have the blankets, you have the floor, you have the rug, you have the baskets, and you have the plant. A lot of different elements, a lot of different texture. The color scheme is more related to nature too, and they are making a big use of natural light, using that white wall as well. In this last image that I'm bringing you guys, this is a simple entrance, and in this case they used probably old containers, old boxes, and they for sure repaint it and use it as cabinets to store things in their entrance. Looks amazing. It's a great way to recycle materials, to recycle objects that we most of the time we don't pay that much attention. And instead of buying a brand new piece of furniture, no, you just recycle some old decoration elements, old boxes, and create a statement and beautiful piece of furniture. It is really beautiful. I like it. I love the color scheme. Is really the pale colors with the white wall and the wood, the light wood around makes this decoration with a touch of countryside, modern, but a focus on recycling, and something really important because it shows that they care about nature and they are creative too. And I like it. It's a really simple but beautiful entrance to use as inspiration to your designs. And I love those hooks on the wall. It reminds me like the back in the days at school to put your coats and school bags. Reminds me of that. That's the impact that different elements that we use in decoration have in you. You can choose the elements, or you can choose the decorations that brings you that the memories from your childhood, for example. That's a great way to decorate your space. That's a great way to create your decoration, to be inspired to decorate, to use those elements too. And always, I will always mention that, is to be eco-friendly, to recycle objects, to recycle furniture, to recycle baskets and things like that. It is really important, and the earth will thank you for sure. I hope you guys do the same, please. So I wanted to keep this simple. I wanted to just to show you the elements I already told you and how they work in the actual design, and to give you some inspiration too. You probably, if you want to redesign your entrance, or if you are designing a brand new entrance too, there are different styles, there are different elements that you can use. You can do something more complex or more bold, or do something more light, more simple. It will depend on you. Think about the design elements I already mentioned, like the mirrors, the statement elements, statement pieces like art, or and the benches. Think about the functionality of the entrance too when you are decorating. What type of entrance that you need? Do you need something do you need that mirror in the entrance? Do you need some place to put your keys, a place to put your coats or your shoes? Think about all of those. Think about the functionality of the space that you are creating. As I always mention, it's important to think about the purpose of the space before you start to decorate, before you start to think about the style. First of all, think about the purpose, and then you go further to the different steps that you have to go to create the space that suits your style, that suits your lifestyle, and that suits your needs too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you get a lot of content, that you got inspired. Let me know here in the comments if you wanted to decorate your entrance. Do you got some good ideas to use in your existing entrance, or something brand new that you are going to do? Show me your projects, share with me, share with the community your products. You can send them to my email, or you can send them to my Instagram. It's up to you. Share with us, share with the community your beautiful designs too. I would be glad to see them. As usual, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to this beautiful community, share this video with your family, with your friends, with anybody that you know that will benefit with this video. Save this video on your playlist too. And as usual, take care and bye people.